around touring, Germany for a while during Vietnam.
My grandpa actually was in the the Air Force, and he actually did so well at his basic trainings. He actually did so well at his basic trainings and his PTs and stuff during junior college that actually let him transfer over to the Air Force, where he wanted to be, where he would be, he would be deployed. He would be deployed over Iran with a group of about 8 guys in aerial combat with some of the Iranian fighters at the time that they had left over from the Cold War. And in 2013 he got his Purple Heart, and 2015 he got his 2015 he got his Presidential Medal of Freedom. Great guy. He's really why I joined the Navy in the first place. It's just such a great thing to aspire to. In August I'm gonna be going out to Syria to get some A-15s and
I had a buddy who was going around Afghanistan for a while, doing all the AR-2s and everything. But he was in the Navy, and on his ship in Afghanistan, they actually saw Bush come and touch down. He came down on the little runway, and he came down, and my buddy went up to President Bush, and he went, "President Bush, it's such an honor to meet you. Thank you for starting this war." And President Bush said, "Son, no." My buddy, he still does not know what it meant, but he died.
President Bush?
Both of them. My grandma, she was married to this guy yesterday. I remember my grandpa, he used to tell a story about when he first got drafted into the War of the 1870s.
My cousin actually enlisted when he was in high school. When he turned 18, got drafted the next year. He was in the Navy. I actually worked on an aircraft carrier, missile cruiser, touring off the coast of the Chinese Ocean. He and a couple of the good old boys, they would tour from China to the east coast of India. He and his friends would be gone for almost 3 years at a time, just because it's at such an inconvenient location in relation to where the U.S. can sort of bring back and forth people. So he would be he would be deployed for a long time, had a wife and kid. He was spending times all day cleaning the FB2s and the 31s. He really got familiar with those aircraft.
I'm headed out to Poland at the end of this year in February. I'm going to start a campaign there after I finish boot camp. I'm going to go in hard difficulty and then go through the whole eastern coast of that and work my way around through China. Coast Guard's hard, but father before him, it's kind of a family tradition, so.
A man contacted me towards the beginning of the school year. His name was Sergeant Pierce. He's a Marine recruiter, local guy. Real genuine badass. And he got me really thinking. He did some quick persuasion. Got me really thinking about what it would be like serving on the front lines and the being an infantry and the Marines, which was something I never really gave any thought to before. So the Marines sent me a few letters. That was a big factor in me. That's why I'm going to basics next week. But another factor is this really this dear friend of mine who I went to high school with, who graduated a year ago. His name was Eric Camp, and he was one of the best Marines that I ever knew. Genuine guy, really brave, real sweetheart. Love it. He married right before he shipped out, and he's got a beautiful family, beautiful wife and kids. Sadly, this past fall, Eric was slain in battle in South Afghanistan. A couple of sheep herders found his. Couple of sheep farmers from the west came across him and identified him because of his dog tag. They were able to identify him because of his dog tags and that signature smile.
God bless the USA.
When's the last time you went to service? Sunday service.
It's been a long time since I fucking heard anybody call it that. Sunday service.
Yeah, we do service on Wednesday.
Wednesday service?
Yeah. Grutton, we do service every goddamn day. I see lights.
King Kong Bing fuck. His dog tags and that signature smile. Fucking died with a smile. The fucking goat herders recognized him. Okay. They were able to identify him. Christ, I don't know. Okay. They were able to identify him because of his dog tag and his signature smile. It really would have real back and
Very emotional.
They were able. Piss myself just thinking about having to do it in a few seconds. Okay. They were able to identify him because of his dog tags that he was wearing. Signatures.
What's made it get to it?
They were able to identify him because of his dog tags and they were able to identify him because his dog tags and that. They were able to identify him because of his dog tags and his signature smile.
You're very close.
They were able to identify him because of his dog tags that he was wearing and that signature smile. Did I do it?
I think so. Let's do one more.
Okay. They were able to identify him because of his dog tags and his signature smile.
Okay, that was perfect. Okay.
Do I look like him? Like is that?